Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caleb Minshew. This is Tyler, Craven, Brian, and Aaron, and we're a team from Walmart here to discuss the sustainability marketing scheme for Walmart Incorporated. Today, in my portion, I will be telling you guys a little bit about Walmart, and then we'll go into defining our issue. Then we'll talk a little bit about the criteria we established. Next, we'll talk a little bit about the data that we collected and analyzed. Then we will move on to some of the solutions that we identified, and then we will go through our decision matrix and tell you what we did, and then we will defend and implement our solutions. Next, we'll tell you how we will evaluate these kind of things. So let me pass it along to Craven. She will tell you about the issue.
Alright, so defining the issue, we are defining whether Walmart should be more aggressive about promoting their sustainability to their customers. Their stakeholders include the direct customers, the shareholders, the top management, and the producer and suppliers of sustainable energy.
So we came up with 5 criteria to weigh their alternatives. So we have profit, environmental impact, customer retention, community impact, and education. And what these do is weight the different decision alternatives that we choose, and this will help us evaluate and come up with the best decision for Walmart.
Is that it? Yeah. Keep on going. Yeah, I know. That's not my fault. Alright, now we're gonna be talking about alternatives that we have with the criteria we've just discussed. And one of the first things is you can stay the course. Some of the pros will include saving on advertising costs. You don't really want to stir the pot per se. You can avoid bragging, and it does not harm the customer, and it's a lot less pressure than trying to go out of your way and make the world a better place, I guess. Some cons, potential weaknesses for other companies to come forward and take over some of your audience. Another con would be future competition, and you might be doing too much at one time. The limited advertisement is our second alternative. Some of the pros are lower costs. They can help educate customers, targets a new audience, more the eco-friendly, go green audience that maybe would not maybe shop at Walmart before this, and also gain customers. Some of the cons would maybe it's not far enough reaching. Maybe it doesn't hit the target audience because they're not per se really advertising to the full extent, and there's a potential profit loss with the limited advertising. Finally, we did the promotional blitz alternative, and some of the pros are customers are likely to reward or punish based on corporate practices. They could expand local community economies. They could also increase profit and increase awareness. Some of the cons would be it would hurt other businesses in the community, such as local businesses. It could be a PR backlash in case they go full out blitz on going green and they find out that there's something really wrong with their warehouses back in China. Another con would be advertising expense. Maybe they spend all this money on advertising and it doesn't really help them out. Going back to the PR backlash problem, possibly. And changing the image. Walmart's been around for about over 50 years now, and if they try to go green, it might take a little longer than they want to establish themselves as an eco-friendly store. Pass it on to Aaron to discuss the decision matrix.
Alright, so to sum it all up, we have the 5 criteria that we established earlier and the 3 different alternatives. And based on the weights of each one, we decided that the best alternative was to use gradual advertising. We chose this because the costs are going to be low in the beginning, and you can gradually gain the customers rather than trying to hit a large target market all at once. And it also affects the edge perspective, It has a mediocre effect towards the environment, a positive effect towards diversity, as well as globalization, and a negative effect on ethics.
Any questions?
Any questions yet? No. Thank you guys. Let me turn this on.
There you go. Stop button.
Oh, I just took a
Get the
picture.
picture.
I just took a picture.